Festival for decent and eclectic. Lining up was pretty fucking hectic. 2 hours idling with dust everywhere. No complimentary champagne, but some weed in the air.
With COVID shit to deal with, there were too many mandates, failing science protocols that the rulers dictate. So fuck it, I will crack a tinny in the car, past all the cops or any fancy bar. Just imagine that, putting us up in single file. What they were on, the lineup was probably a fucking mile. So asking around where to find a quiet spot, but the dudes in the yellow jackets were already on pot.
Hey bro, where do you reckon I go? Half of them tripping and don't fucking know.
The stone fellas were just running a bit poor as I sought to find my distance from the main floor. When you factor in the price of the tickets and the time at the gate, doesn't equate to a super high hourly rate. Not quite on the scale of an executive pay, but with harder work and better morals, I would say. But with working ants and compounds earned by the strength of their backs, not a little something sneaking out of your tax.
Out of the way with a bit of a quiet feel.
Then my mate rocked up and said, I've been looking for you. Are you catted out, do some hard shit or glue? I said, yeah mate, now I make the line up with shit, so I think I am ready to get on the bit. He smiled and said, mate, you have tact. Ran right from behind him, a pit of white and straight cat. I said, pets aren't allowed here, how did you bring the cunt in?
He says, dead set mate, right on the hairs of my chin.
I say, as long as you didn't stump the cunt anywhere else, then the cat's friends with me, and I got drinks on the house. He says, hold your horses bro, let's go for a walk down the hill. There's a fucking hot chick who says she can heal. I say, my neck's fucking sore, do you think she'll fix that?
Hectic as fuck, but she might like the cat.
We trundled down that hill already wild.
None of us were really that fucking tired,
but we got some attention going down that hill. Characters in wonder
and in need of a thrill. Hey boy,
how would you like to fuck?
Where's my fucking head torch?
Amongst all these characters we're also these chicks. Not bad at all, but getting around a bit. Stockings and suspenders right up the ass. I do not fucking notice them when they pass. You should've checked out some of the clothes they were wearing. Pretty as hell, I let plenty of bearing. I mean,
get fucked is a guy not supposed to get a fat.
What a fucked idea, who invented that?
Probably some religious fanatic who molested kids, pretending he was asexual to keep things under the lid.
Forgetting we were on a mission to meet the healer of lies, subduing the manhood that wants to take flight. He says she is in with the crazy clown camp, already packed as fuck with a few distinguishing lamps.
There is no one around, they're probably out on the dance, but we spot a beat up old van bearing an evacs ran.
But sure as hell there is a bloody light on, the smell of some incense and a blessing like song.
We strut right up there and knock on the door.
Hey there gorgeous, are you ready for some more?
The door slides open, she looks a little sullen and broken. The look in her eyes didn't require words to be spoken.
So how's it going girl? You wanna raise some hell? This cat is here to break you out of your spell. She lights up a bit and says, just imagine that. No pets at the festival, but you managed to bring a cat. So if it makes you feel better, you can come have a smell.
That's it.
Looks like you've been to fucking hell. She says, no I am just doing some spiritual work. I didn't talk to anyone, they are all jerks. But the cat poke its whiskers out, that gloom turned to glow. She says, I'm feeling the vibe,
I'm ready to go with the flow. So we all sat cross-legged on the floor, just imagine that.
With all those pokey crystals, it ain't easy to be sad, but things were purring and the cat made a reek of crystals. We're now second place to this mantelpiece of fever.
It didn't take long and we all a sudden I started feeling a bit bent. Things slowed down and went a bit nebulous. The chatter in my mind disappeared, all fabulous.
But slowly but surely I felt a strange tug. I felt connected to the girl and enveloped by love. Just in that moment I knew we were connected.
God had spoken to me and I felt resurrected.
First the base chakra,
then the solar plexus,
then the heart chakra,
then the third eye.
So I probably missed fucking one of them, but we were connected so intimately we were one. And just when I thought we were one, she spoke to me telepathically and said, I'm not offering you anything at all, and I'm just gonna take what I can.
Because I am a tantric goddess, yes I am, and that's why I live in a van. But right before I go and fuck someone new, it'd be really convenient if you went and made me some food. No gluten, dairy, GMO with me, because you're cooking for the spiritually elite.
You got to be fucking joking, that's sex. So I pondered the message and thought I must be wrong. Self-induced psychosis, hearing this song all in my mind, not possibly from her. In a funky van, so decadent with her. I looked at my mate who had the pet cat.
What the fuck did you make of that?
Don't know, mate, just hit the ground and heard a strange sound. My mate said the kitty might come on back and whispered in my ear, see she has a nice rack. I said the rack. I suppose one's person's perspective is subject to bias, as I tried to find a tissue to clean up my sinus. He said don't worry mate, we are all friends here, as he proceeded to unveil a nice cold beer. I have known this chick for almost a month. Oh wait, it was only 2 weeks and just for lunch. Cracking the tinny, I said that's just what I need, as my mind is diluted by images of shallowness and greed. And right out of the corner of my eye and behind my back emerges a prominent white and stray cat. It's eagerness twitching and bearing a grin. So second round coming, it's gonna be a win. As the nostrils of all three of us started bearing a sting, feeling a bit subdued and wasted and ready to sing. We connected again and she said,
I did energy work today and my chakras attuned. I see you two fellas there going and drinking. I've been enlightened for years and I'm so fucking pure. Seeing you on the bend, but I'm higher in vibration, ready to ascend. This is my final incarnation in spirit, and my shit don't even stink. I just go with the flow and never need to fucking think.
refuse to talk to my mother, I'm a sick old pedophile man. So I thought for a second, I feel a bit burned. Not just my nostrils, but something else that I learned. Tidy up the act and practice the tantra. Don't think you can dig, but more on the mantra. Being diplomatic and spiritual in the bee's knees. Then these chicks in the vans will be easy to please. It's not about sex, but more on connection. Focus on the heart chakra and not on erection. Get a spiritual reading for $100 and become more enlightened. The blessing and the gift, and nothing to be frightened.
At the forefront of my mind, I knew I had this personal issue, and I kindly asked my enlightened friend if she had a tissue. She said no, unfortunately not. You're gonna have to go and line up in the bathroom to get rid of that snot.
Clasping my hands together in humble gratitude, I said that name state and stumbled out into the darkness to find my way. See, letting mucus dribble is about letting nature follow its course, not intervening and being more connected to source. Of course, this girl is obviously my teacher, not possibly faulted, or by all means a leecher. Couldn't see that properly and things were moving around a bit, but out there in the dance floor I crystal spot some tits, so I thought I could make that into a meditation instead. Focusing in my breath in the bathroom, my eyes a bit red. There's a concoction if chickpeas invariably made the move. Compliments to the inspiration if fire earth foods. Another blessing nature had just gifted me with the clear, and beyond all illusions and out of the fear, I trip out the door and my mate catches up, shaking his head and muttering what the head fuck. So it wasn't about not being spiritual in that. He says nah mate, she couldn't find any crack. Right dead set, you gotta be fucking joking. So I said, well that changes things a bit. I thought she was enlightened. Well, spiritual growth takes time. Her intentions are good, but the practice ain't fine. The proof is in the pudding, you know who good cunts are. There must be some around that can't be that far. So that cat's fucked off, maybe we could get the shit out of our mind. My mate gave me something else I could find. Go and check out these hammocks and take a lie down. I bet this concoction will make a nice sound, like a bit of change.
be the change.